Hello my dear students, welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology and I am Rajesh MSc Zoology. So today our topic is spermatozoan structure, a mature spermatozoan structure. Previously we completed about the spermatogenesis process and before that also we completed the testis structure also. So within the testis the seminiferous tubules are there. Within the seminiferous tubules, sperm cells are formed, and that sperm cell, if we take one sperm cell out from that semen, if we place that sperm cell here, what are the parts present within a single matured spermatozoan? That is the concept we are going to discuss now. So, a mature spermatozoan contains mainly the head and neck and middle piece, and last but not least tail. So if I draw the sperm cell structure here, we can I'll draw the structure here and I'll let you know what are the parts, where they are located and what are their function also. So first, head. So the sperm cell has a head region. It is the head region. In this head, the nucleus is present. The nucleus is elongated. The nucleus is elongated like this. Elongated nucleus, which has this elongated nucleus has the genetic information. Genetic information is nothing but the chromosomes. That is nothing but DNA, not the chromosomes. It has the DNA. Okay, so like that it has the genetic information and the nucleus is get elongated, and within that nucleoplasm is also present. This is what? Nucleoplasm. So head is very important to carry the genetic information. And then next, above the head there is a acrosome, a cap-like structure is present. This cap-like structure which is present above the head is called what? Acrosome. It is head and it is acrosome, and this acrosome also contains some information, that is enzymatic information. Actually it is not information, enzymes are present within the acrosome. That enzymes are proteases. Different types of enzymes are there. Proteases and hyaluronidase. Another enzyme is what? Hyaluronidase. And some other plasma membrane digesting enzymes are there. Lysins, sperm lysins are present. They are what? Sperm lysins, which can digest, which can rupture the corona radiata and the zona pellucida, which helps in the penetrating the egg membrane to fertilize the sperm cell, to fertilize that ovum. These enzymes are very, very helpful, and all these enzymes are present in a cap-like structure. That cap-like structure is called what? Acrosome. Acrosome contains several enzymes. Some enzymes like proteases and acid phosphatase. Another enzymes are acid phosphatase, hyaluronidase, and proteases. Some sperm lysins are there which can digest that egg layers to helps in the fertilization. Okay, for the fertilization purpose. Next, neck region is there. It is the neck region. Okay. So neck contains a neck. Actually within the neck there is nothing but one centriole is present. From that centriole axial filament is arises. From that centriole, distal centriole, from the distal centriole one axial filament is arises like this. One axial filament is arises like that. Okay. Now, and all this entire sperm cell structure, is covered by a plasma membrane. This is what? A plasma membrane. Of course, here the head is nothing but it is the plasma membrane. Within that plasma membrane only the nucleus is present along with the nucleus. This is nothing but what? That the neck region, it is also a plasma membrane only. So here it is the plasma membrane. This acrosome is also nothing but the outer membrane, it is the plasma membrane. So entire all these structures, head structure, acrosome structure and the neck one, and all these structures, even the axial filament is also covered by, it is also covered by what? Plasma membrane. Okay, later I'll discuss about this plasma membrane and the tail later. Now come to the middle piece. Either side of this axial filament or this axial filament is surrounded by numerous mitochondria. It is surrounded by what? It is surrounded by numerous mitochondria like this. This mitochondria helps in providing the energy. You already know these are the houses, these are the energy sources. Mitochondria is the energy source, and mitochondria arrange in a circular manner. That entire axial filament is covered by numerous mitochondria, not only one or two, numerous mitochondria is arranged, and all these mitochondria is arranged. This portion is called middle piece. What it is called? It is called middle piece. And this middle piece is also covered by the plasma membrane. That means this mitochondria is also covered by what? Plasma membrane. You have to know this, it is a cell. Generally a cell has what? Plasma membrane. In that cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondria, okay, and the centrioles, and if there is any axial filament, that is also comes out like this, euglena, axial filament. How the euglena's structures are present? Within the euglena, nucleus is there, mitochondria is there. From that euglena's mouth, one flagella comes out. As like that, this cell has this type of structure. In this structure, we can observe the head, the portions. It is get separated like this: head portion, neck portion, middle piece. Okay, and this plasma membrane continues and covers this axial filament. This axial filament is also covered by the plasma membrane. Like this. So this is the structure of sperm cell, and it is what? Tail. Now we will discuss each and every structure of the spermatozoa and its function. First, head. Head contains what? Nucleus, and nucleus carries hereditary information. Hereditary information, and it is elongated nucleus. The nucleus is elongated. Come to the neck. Neck is the attachment between the head portion and middle piece of this cell, and within this there is a distal centriole is present. And come to the middle piece. Middle piece contains numerous mitochondria. Numerous mitochondria is present, and this mitochondria helps in the providing energy for the sperm motility outside the body. Within the female reproductive tract, sperm cells show the vigorous movements to reach the ovum and fertilize the ovum. That's why the sufficient amount of energy is provided by the middle piece. And tail show swimming movement. It helps in the swimming within the female reproductive tract, and it shows the motility. Okay, mobility. Normally, a single ejaculation contains 200 to 300 million sperm cells. 200 to 300 million sperm cells are present in a single ejaculation. Out of 200 to 300 million sperm cells, 60% of the sperm cells are normal in size and shape, and they have the ability to fertilize the ovum. That means out of 200, only the 120 million show the normal shape and structure, and they have the ability to fertilize the ovum. The remaining 40% have some problems in swimming. Maybe they lose their tail, or maybe they lose their acrosome part. Maybe they are not capable to fertilize the ovum. Like that, the remaining sperm cells come to here. 60% they are in normal size. Out of this 60, 40% sperm cells show vigorous movements. They are very enthusiastic and they get excited, and they are only can reach the ovum in a quick manner. Okay, out of this 60 also 40% show the vigorous movements. So last time MCQ is like this: 2000 sperm cells are there which are released into the female reproductive tract. How many of them show vigorous contractions? So first of all we have to know this 60 which have the 60%, which have the normal size. So into 60 by 100, like that we have to calculate. So 20 into 60, 1200 are normal. Out of 1200, 40% show vigorous contractions. So 12 into 40, 480 sperm cells show vigorous contractions. Like that they will ask from this point of view, and they ask the functions of the middle piece, which has the mitochondria, which provide the nourishment, which provide the energy to the sperm cells. And very important, when sperm cells released from the seminiferous tubules, they try to reach the ovum from male reproductive tract to the ampullary ischemic junction. But before that, when they immediately released, they are not active. Okay, that released sperm cells take some time to become mature. For that purpose, they take rest. Actually, they take some nourishment and they take some time and space from the epididymis. So the secretions of epididymis and the secretions of vas deferens, and the secretions of prostate, seminal vesicles helps in the maturation of the sperm cells. Which secretions? Not only the axillary glands, but the vas deferens, epididymis, they are the axillary ducts. So the secretions of axillary glands, the secretions of axillary ducts are also helpful for the maturation of spermatozoa. And very important another point, that is about the semen. Semen is the fluid which comes out from that male external genitalia at the time of ejaculation, and this semen contains two things, that is seminal plasma plus sperm cells. Seminal plasma plus sperm cells together called the semen. Seminal plasma contains secretions of prostate gland, seminal vesicles, and bulbourethral secretions also. So all these axillary gland secretions together called the seminal plasma. Seminal plasma plus sperm cells together called the semen, which is ejaculated into the female reproductive tract. And we will discuss about that changes which happen to the sperm cell within the female reproductive tract at the time when we discuss about the fertilization. Okay, when we discuss about fertilization, at that time I'll let you know the changes of the sperm cells within the female reproductive tract also. Until it reaches the female reproductive tract, it is the structure of the sperm cell. Okay, so in next class we will discuss about oogenesis and structure of the ovum also. Okay, thank you.